Crayola Treasure Adventures. Yeah, that was a game. Developed by Firebrand Games and published by Crave Entertainment for the Nintendo DS back in 2007, this certainly was a game that was made. Okay, I'm sounding a bit harsh, but this was a game I loved as a little kid. So let me talk shit about it as much as I'd like. Truly though, this game is a masterpiece that society wasn't ready for back then. And frankly, society still isn't ready to appreciate this ambitious, groundbreaking, revolutionary game. I mean, just look at the graphics. Wow, so amazing and lifelike. It's almost like I can touch it. Hi, hello, I'm Zystar.
And let's get ready to rumble!
Oh god. Watch me do my thing and be stupid. Yeah, if it's not obvious, this video is just gonna be one big ol' satirical piece about this random DS game that I loved as a little old baby. Before I delve into the greatness that is Crayola Treasure Adventures, it's time for the obligatory please like and subscribe. I'm just kidding. Do what you want to do. I support you. Anywho, I also want to know what your favorite crayon color is. I like Shamrock. Oh, so meadowy and Irish. Side note, I know there's like a fandom wiki for like everything, but there's a Crayola one, and while it has no importance for today's video, I just think that's really funny. And I will be deep diving it at like 1 AM when I should be sleeping. Now let's get on to the crayon game. It's time. It actually has a semi-interesting plot, which may or may not be inspired by Indiana Jones. You know, I'm kind of on the fence on it. I'm not too sure. So there's these magic crystal color thingies that give the world its color, but only when they're together. Separated, these crystals will begin to suck away the color of every little thing inside, including a poor cephalopod's clothes.
Good grief, he's naked!
And some dirty Deef, oh my god, Deef, is running around sucking up everything and everybody's colors. So it's up to you and this red crayon guy, who I will call Mr. Red for the video, to save the world with the power of a handy dandy little notebook and get back those missing crystals. You have 3 main worlds to explore: a jungle decorated in magical ruins, just straight up Egypt, and a good old fantasy pirate island, all of which use the same 3 main puzzles, just like repeated over and over again.
This is a game for 3-year-olds, people!
The first is a connect the thought puzzle, except there's like 10 of them. You have to restore the color to a bunch of objects in a given area, because some little crazy thief just couldn't help themselves. But yeah, it's pretty easy. My favorite part is whoever you're helping is like full on panicking, and Mr. Red just goes, "It's so nice out today." Like time and place. The next puzzle is a literal puzzle. Jesus, this is difficult. And in later levels, they make the puzzles have 12 pieces instead of 9. No problem for a genius like me though.
This is ridiculous! How the fuck could I do this? This is too difficult.
And lastly of the puzzles, coloring race, I guess. You gotta scribble and fill in a fading object before the poor guy's color gets Thanos snapped. Damn, I'm actually struggling at this kid's game. Which, side note, if you're playing this on an emulator, contrary to popular belief, size matters. It is so much harder to actually scribble in the object if the game screen is physically larger. So, let's knock it out for the little guys. And after rinse and repeating for like 30 minutes, you beat the game.
Yippee! The colors are back! Oh my god, I am so happy! Rainbows and happiness! Thank you, Mr. Red. You have bringing me joy in a moment where all I had left was my deepest regrettable emotions of sadness and pure self-hatred. With this newfound life, I will bring happiness all over the world. Yay! Look out, world! I will make you happy! Yay!
Oh, and all those meaningless tasks, amazing puzzles of great difficulty, slowly have you earn crayons and coloring pages for the, coloring book, like the main purpose you got this game. This game actually has some effort put into the color aspects. Dozens of pages to color with hundreds of shades of crayons. I mean, I expect this kind of high quality. This is Crayola we're talking about. None of that rose art tomfoolery. And I'm sad to admit, I actually took some time to make some decent looking art. This giraffe I colored goes like mad hard, dude.
Time lapse!
But like, you can actually put some effort into shading and detailing. I was actually quite shocked. I mean, check out my hot pink cock. Looking like a shiny Moltres. Now, I never did the coloring pages as a kid. I just replayed the campaign over and over again. But as an adult, I've realized I was missing out on some good shit, because this is fun. The world is my imagination, thanks to Crayola. I mean, yeah, it makes sense that a crayon game would put more effort into the coloring aspect, but this is actually kind of impressive for as simple of a game as this is. Coloring rules. Honestly, before I started making this video, I thought I was just gonna be talking shit the whole time, but I honestly had fun. It's nice to play through and relive a childhood favorite. Right in the good old nostalgia. That's the G-spot, right? Like, yeah, sure, it's cheaply made, but that's like half of the DS lineup, let's be honest. It might be cheaply made, but it was made with love. And isn't that worth its weight in gold? Doing some scientific research, a DS cartridge weighs about 3.5 grams, and doing some conversions, carry the 1, take away a 2, put your right foot in, put your right foot out, put your right foot in, and you shake it all about. You do some Google oogling, and you do some conversion math, and that's what it's about. Worth. So, is it too early to start talking about a remake then? Hashtag Crayola Treasure Adventures for All-Stars 4? Oh my god, who did this? It's been almost 2 decades. It's time. It's time. We need a remake, and I'm dead serious. A glorious game like this needs to be introduced to the new age. Who do I gotta talk to get a remake in the making? Crayola? Nintendo? Firebrand Games? John Cena? One of y'all hit me up. I got a masterful idea of how to bring this game to the new masses. Let's throw in some new pages. You know, something the new generation would love. Maybe some skibbity toilet pages, some good old gooning pages, would love that. Bring on the brain rot. It might not be what we need, but it's what we deserve. And let's spice up the crayons while we're at it. Let's add like 60 shades of white with barely a difference, but just enough that it's noticeable when you see two side by side. Let's drive the wanna make everything perfect 4-year-olds pissed off. While we're at it, let's just add a random demon picture that'll flash on screen at random and erase all the coloring a kid just did. Because trauma builds character. Come on people, this is serious. We gotta get working on this remake ASAP. Bring on the remake. 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 Yeah, let's be honest. This isn't a game kids asked for. This is a game that your estranged aunt got you for Christmas.
Cause kids like coloring. So, Eduardo, I know you and I haven't talked since your mom got a restraining order against me for trying to bottle feed your sister Moonwater or some shit. But I get the vibes that this game is right up your alley.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I'm not sure any kid actually wanted this game. And I had this game. I genuinely don't remember how I got it either, but I definitely didn't ask for it. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be praising this game. Oops. No, but in all seriousness, this isn't a bad game. It's not a cult classic or award-winning, but it doesn't have to be.
This is a game for 3-year-olds!
Just talking about this game might get me put on a list.
Oh, Blake, looks like I will be joining you very, very soon.
I'm kidding, y'all. I'm not a certified lover boy, and I'm definitely not certified anything else.
Have some faith in me, please.
In conclusion,
This game is perfect for what it is. It's average, and that's okay. It's a coloring game for literal children. At the end of the day, we're all gonna die, and our memories will fade away. So, who gives a shit about some random game from the early 2000s? Whew! Another video down. I loved talking about virtual crayons for a dozen minutes or so. This video piece was totally made with sincere intentions and no irony of sarcasm.
I am an honorable gentleman, and don't believe in doing that.
Anywho, thanks for watching A Rambling Idiot. I'm here every Saturday. Save for the days I'm not here Saturday. Because that's how that works. If you didn't know.
Bye-bye!